What is up, guys? Welcome back to Hold Fast Moto. Today we are going to be putting on some new lights. We are throwing on these Pro Beams from Custom Dynamics. The front, the rear, they're both chrome smoked lenses. So all that means is that it's a smoked lens, which we'll take these out and show you a little bit better. And then it's got the chrome bezel. Hi. That way it matches my chrome that I have already on mine. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But let's open these up and kind of see what we need to do. It should be just plug and play, pop off the front here with I think it's just like a little flathead. Yep. And then it's a bulb, take that off. And these are supposed to just plug right in. I believe these ones are the rear since it's got the red. And then these ones should be the front indicators with the yellow. So let's see if we can get these thrown on there real quick, make something happen. All right, we're just gonna start with these front indicators, okay? Let's see if I can do this. I might need two hands for this, possibly. Let's see. Let's do two hands real quick. So yeah, a little bit easier. So that's the front cover for that. And there should be this bulb in here. I'll just take that out. So for taking these bulbs out, it's a push in and then rotate counterclockwise and it'll pop right out, just like such. All right, so I already have one of the bulbs off, but I figured let's turn the light on to see if you can at least see how bright the light is before we switch it. And there's the running in the back. And this is just like regular daylight too. And on to this next one right here. And again, just to show it. So push in, counterclockwise, and out. Just like that. So now that we have the bulbs out, let's open these up, show what's inside here. Comes with like a little bit of instructions here, but I mean, it's pretty simple. They were saying that you had to usually in the past put the housings for the smoke lens on before. I didn't have to do that. These lenses came already installed, so it's really just unwrap it and plug and go, it looks like. So this would be a lot easier to do with the whole tripod. But so I'm just gonna plug this in and then we'll twist it once we have it in there. That way we can snug up the wire, pop this cap on. So let me plug it in first, and that way I can show you me twisting it and what I'm actually doing here with the light bulb. So now that it's in there, the instructions, you're gonna twist this. That way the wires fit in there nice and snug. And then it should just, let me try that. All right, so it clicked in. You'll feel a very significant click when it gets in there. So there shouldn't be any question whether or not your housing is on. But that's the first lens, like that. So the LEDs in the front are running lights and they are clear white halos. I feel like that gives a pretty good amount of light. And then turn signals, we'll just do flashes to show you guys both of them. Then it turns amber. Looks good. But that's done. So now let's do the rear tail lights. Same process. So I'll just take the covers off first. All right, should be the same process. Just gonna push in, counterclockwise out. Ta-da. And same with the other one. Push in, counterclockwise out. La la la. Just like that. So let's clean up the inside of these housings and then let's plug in our LEDs. All right, so we're all plugged in. Same thing as before. Do the twist so it coils, and then we're gonna push to where it pop. All right, let's do this with two hands real quick. I really need to get a tripod. But there's the first one on. It should be able to flush. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Boom, let's do the second one. And voila, there's our running in the back. It's the red ring. So you can get both those really good with the LEDs. And let's turn the flashers on so you guys can see. how it looks. I looked at them, they're pretty bright when you're looking directly at those LEDs. But yeah, we're all in there and it looks great. The chrome with the smoke looks really good. I think it's just kind of clean looking. I'm happy with the chrome, it matches very well. The finish is very well done, so there's no like changes that you can really see from the stock one. Even the back looks kind of cleaner with it like that. I'm thinking about taking that little reflector thing off just to clean it up too. But for new LEDs, new bright lights, I think that's a good investment, especially since we just got the tri-bar off. I figured might as well have something brighter in the back just to give me a little more visibility. I'm not riding a whole lot at night, but when I do, I'd rather be seen. So yeah, super simple install. Biggest takeaways, it's easy to pop them off. When you take the bulbs out, clean up the inside. All that grease is gonna still be in there from the previous light bulbs. So you wanna make sure that you are cleaning those out very well so you have a good connection for the LEDs. When you do push in, you gotta remember, you gotta turn it right to tighten it, make sure the connection is on, just like we did the opposite of with the bulbs. So if you guys can do that, that'll save you a lot of hiccups. And then test the lights before you fully plush it in. It's not too hard to take the housing off to take a look on the inside, but just to save you from kind of pulling on the lights, check it before you plug it all the way in, and that'll be a little bit better. All right, so I took the bolts off on the inside that hold these so I can get this back enough so that we can take off whatever kind of bolts these are on the back. So they're just the torque bolts, so that will come off. I gotta put the bolts back in because this holds the license plate, it looks like. So let's put that back on and then we can snug it all back up. And since these are holding my whole thing on back here, we're just gonna Loctite these up because last thing I need is these falling off. All right, it was just gonna be the lights, but I couldn't help but look at this metal bracket that was on the back where my brake lights were, and I was like, I really kind of want to get rid of that. So that's what we did. And I think it looks way, way better now there's just that clean chrome with the smoked lens. I think it's perfect. So to do that, you have to get underneath the fender, and basically there's a bolt, I think it's half inch, that you have to undo so you can get this down, and it should just be a torque bolt that I took out. T27. So a torque 27 on the back side that you can only loosen by pulling off the back lights. So you can unscrew them and then use those same screws, the same torque, screw it back in because it holds your license plate. It's a holder on the back. So to keep the license plate holder, you have to do that. And yeah, but anyways, the lines are a lot better looking down there. So now the final look for the back. Minus this reflector and metal bracket. That's the finished product. And I think that's all we're gonna do for the back, but super stoked that that turned out pretty good. It is a pain in the butt to get up underneath that fender though and get those bolts. My hand is gonna be cramping so bad, or was cramping, so. Anywho, worth it. Because now we forever have a beautiful back end to the bike. All right, let's get some lighting. I think at dusk or kind of at night, we'll pull the bike out, show you what the lights look like front and back, with the red in the back, the running halo white in the front with the ambers when we're doing the blinker signals. Goodness gracious, blinker signals. But yeah, let's show you guys what it looks like all lit up. All right guys, so I wanted to show you how the lights look at night now that we got the turn signals all done. Because there's no use in looking at it if you can't see in the day. So those are the front. But they're bright. It's actually a halo and you just can't see it on the camera. And then back taillights. Again, they light up real nice. I think it looks great. And then hazards. You can find it. How's it going, guys? Oh, no, you're good. I just put new blinkers on, so I'm trying to get good lighting on it.
Oh, good.
And then same with the rear. I just really like the look of it. And I like that you have the white halos when it's running, and you got your amber turn signals. Turn that bad boy off. See if you can see the better running. You still see as there's a big bright white light. But yeah, I think it looks sick. Yeah, so that's what it looks like at night. Figured to be able to show you guys at night actually, so you can see the full effects of the lights. But we're gonna do a little bit of night photography. Hope this video was great and that you enjoyed it. Otherwise, thanks for staying to the end. You know the whole deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll kind of talk later on about what we're gonna be doing. I don't know if I've talked about it recently. I can't remember if I talked about it in the last video, but it has something to do with these. So things are coming slowly but surely, but plans are in motion. Otherwise, enjoy your guys' night or day whenever you're watching this. Hope you're riding safe and having fun out there. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys later.
All right, so it's not super dark, but I'm gonna try and show you what it looks like from being out here when I start the bike. So no lights. Lights.